welcome to our live show. You know, I'm here with my man Stanlion, the big bro.
What's going on?
You know what I mean, dog? Sure. C'est bonito.
Crispy.
But anyways, man, I'm here with Stanlion. I'm your boy, Uncle AK, man, SitMPodcast, you already know. Shout out to you watching right now. Why we here, man? Why we here? We're here to talk about, Stanlion, man. You know, the big bro decided to, cop in the store or open a store. It's been a long time coming.
It's a long time coming.
A lot of people have been asking, yo, man, where does Stanlion trap at? Like, where's it trapping at?
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I don't know. You gotta hit up Stanlion, man. I can give you the number and you ask him. You know what I mean? Because personally, I really don't know.
Right.
But when I sent the flyer, I said, yo, this Saturday, grand opening.
Yeah.
Laurel. I thought it was like down the street.
Right.
But then when I put it in the GPS, we came through the highway.
Right.
I was like, hey, is that not Laurel? I don't know. Is that not Laurel? I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's just right around the corner. If you know Bonavista Hall in Laurel, Chesa, then you know where this location at. Yeah, so
Carmax Toyota.
Yeah, definitely.
Right off the street.
So this Saturday, man, grand opening. Why am I talking so much? Okay, can I go?
What's up, fam? How y'all doing? It's your boy, the Lion from Stanlion Clothing. I'm excited. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for coming to the Lion's Den.
No doubt.
Yeah, so it's going down this Saturday, official or grand opening of Stanlion Clothing front store. We're super excited about it, and we're inviting you all to come through and be part of our family. I think when you come here, what you're gonna have is something different. That is to say, not just retailing or selling clothes or doing that. There's gonna be an experience that you will get each time you come to shop here with us. And what I mean by that is that when you walk in here, we treat you like royalty.
Yeah.
Every single person that comes here will have to feel like that.
Right.
And that's what I stress with our sales representatives that will be here to be helping us out run the store. The shop is located right off Route 1 on Gorman Road. We believe it is a melting pot in the central piece that is accessible to anybody, whether you're coming from DC, from Bowie, from Baltimore. It's an average of about 25 minutes ride for everybody, not more than that. Most people 10-15 minutes they get to us. So if you know where Carmax is, if you know where Toyota is, it's just right next to it. Like you said, Bonavista Hall,
yeah.
Friendship Center,
right.
It's like 2 minutes from there.
Exactly.
Yeah, so hey, if you're not, there's a GPS. Just
yeah.
Google up 8851 Gorman Road. That's in Laurel, Maryland. Zip code is 20723.
You don't gotta worry about parking, man, because they got a great parking lot.
Massive parking. You ain't gotta worry.
Yeah.
You don't have to be shopping and be thinking, man, is somebody gonna put me a ticket out there?
Right,
They want to tow my car. No.
Right.
We had to make sure this stuff, things like that, are checked before we choose a location.
Yeah.
Because with my own experience shopping, in order to be comfortable and take your time to shop, you have to have a comfortable parking, and that gives you a peace of mind.
Yeah.
And we want peace of mind when you're here
Right.
at the den.
Right.
Yeah.
And also too, not just shopping for suits and all that, or shoes, or shirts,
Yeah.
ties, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Man, for all those who drink, there's a liquor store right next door.
Yes, indeed.
There's a pizza spot right next door. there's a grocery store up the street, just right across from here.
Yeah.
So
Oh, it's okay, sir. Yeah, we grand opening on Saturday, sir.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So we still setting up, but we're almost ready.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Can we come back on Saturday?
Yes, absolutely.
Not a problem.
Pleasure to meet you. What's your name, sir?
Noah.
Noah. It's nice to meet you, sir. Thanks for coming to the Lion's Den.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, please, can you check our car? This car is right here.
as you can see, man, the dude is already, doing what he does best. Sales. Always in the move. Always doing big things. Stanlion, man. Hey, listen. If we're not going to do the whole traditional stuff in the middle thing. Where how did you start? Blah blah blah. If you want to watch that, just do SitMPodcast Stanlion.
Yes,
you're gonna find that episode because we already did. And he came through dapper. I mean, this cat's walking the building. I feel like I need to run home to change.
Oh, man. That's crazy.
But now
you're always a dapper dude, man. What are you talking about?
Man, I try, man.
Yeah.
I'll be on your IG page just peeping like, let me see what I could, blend with. Anyways, man, look, they say fake it till you make it. Don't worry, I'll make it one day. That's why I'll be looking at your IG pics like, I can make this color, this color. But not to go further, man, we have 4 items right here.
Yeah.
Let me save the best for last.
Right.
No, actually there are 5 items, but one, you're just gonna speak on it.
Right.
The website.
Yeah.
Earlier you mentioned people gonna be able to customize their shoes.
Yes.
So for example, if you want to buy this shoe right here, you know what I mean, and you want to transform it, like say I want to put a picture to the shoes, just a crazy thought.
Yeah.
Say I want to put a picture to the shoes.
Yeah.
I could do that through your website.
Yes.
Right. If I want to reduce the sole,
yeah,
I can
you
do that
reduce the
through
sole.
the
You
website.
can change the sole completely, put a canvas sole. You can change the sole completely, put a commander sole. Whatever it is that you want, you can do it.
For how much?
It's just going to be an addition of say 50 to about $75 difference from what we have ready to wear in store. So we're trying to keep the prices as very competitive, as affordable as possible, because most of the time people think custom will mean a lot of more money. People spend about $400, $500, they think it's prices like that. No, most of the price ranges will be about $250 to $300,
right,
or $350, depending on the fabric that you choose, because we have exotic fabrics as well,
right,
or exotic leathers like crocodile leather, or if you're choosing some type of fish skin, or you decide to choose a cobra leather, right? That has variations. So as you are choosing any material to customize your shoe, you will see the price tag right there. And if you change something that requires a little bit of money, it will just change.
Right.
By the time you check out, your price is complete and everything.
Right.
And we'll do drop shipping to your house, or from our production house, from Italy or in Barcelona, or we can just ship it to the store. If that's your preference, you come here and pick it up. Yeah.
Man, this is not no ordinary shoe, not
Yes.
no plastic soap.
I want to talk about it because most of the time.
Hold on, let me cut you short.
Yes.
Let me finish my little
okay.
dramatic moment. Here it is. This is wood.
Yeah. Let's just
Remember-
you know when you pop.
Yeah.
You gotta hear that sound.
I got this funny story, right?
Yeah.
Growing back home, we're not born here.
Yeah.
We're all born in Africa, right?
That's right.
Remember those periods when you buy, a new pair of shoes, you had to go to the blacksmith like,
To get
the
the
metal
thing.
thing.
Yeah. So when you walk into everybody go hear you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? Or just to preserve the soul. You know what I mean?
Or to preserve the soul. That was the initial idea,
Yeah.
but we also wanted to make
noise.
Something that when I show up,
people go hear me.
Correct manda enter.
That's
but
it.
not just look at this shoe. I feel like you don't need that.
You don't need that
because it's already made to stay.
Yeah.
Man, this thing is heavy.
This particular shoe, and it's called a Zorogo loafer. It is a Goodyear weld shoe. It is the only pair that we have now in stock made with this standard. Most of the other shoes you have will be blade construction. But generally, one thing is that our premium shoes are all handmade. But this one, the construction of the layering, it's about 4 different layers up in these shoes. So the initial stitch lining with the leather, then they have a padding that they just put a form of a type of material that prevents any water or anything to soak in or come into your shoe. And then layer it with a final leather, stitch it before the last sole that you have on it. This retains form, it maintains that. You wear that shoe and it's wrinkling up in 1 or 2, but this will retain the form of the shoe. It is classic, something that you can slip on with your dress pants or with your jeans, and it still roll with you. Inside, comfort is our #1 priority.
Yeah.
As you can see, the foam that will finish underneath here keeps your heels suspended and comfortable.
Right.
That when you can sit in these babies, you won't have to worry. So it is one of the things that we're introducing, that when you want to buy a shoe, you're not just buying a shoe. You buy a pair of shoes that will last with you. And that's the difference from what we are doing at Stanlion Clothing. Just not buying stuff that you just buy stuff that is quality, which is very important to us. Yeah.
Because man, one thing I hate, man, with cats when they get dressing shoes, man, is them cheap ass dressing shoes.
Yeah, man.
Or get dressing shoes that just get the crease like
right
after
away.
the first
that's what I'm saying,
and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Or you rock it for like 2 weeks, next you notice your sole is like
heel,
all the way
it's
here.
all gone.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, man. Like,
so these are made with
right.
refined leather sole.
Right.
The calf leather is pristine calf Italian leather. That is also, one thing is how do they treat the leather and refine it in a way that, also stays good.
Right.
Well, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna just leave this back order right here. I'm gonna pick up the next one.
Yes. I
Good.
called up my babies.
Man,
Yes.
for those who like foreign things, foreign cars, foreign women,
Yes.
black sisters. This shoe right here. Well, I'm not gonna break this system.
Black that don't crack.
But this shoe right here.
don't crack right
Yeah, I
here.
beg, explain this shoe for me. I beg.
So, this is one of our premium boots that is our recent design. This boot in the factory, we are only able to make 2 a day. That tells you the amount of time that's being put into building these shoes. It is made with a double letter sole. And so stitching, hand stitching this, you can see the stitching. If we could, just the camera can't get to it, but if you come here, you see there's a double stitching here to be able to get those needles through here, all through these shoes for 1 day. For 8 hours, you can only make 2 of them. And the shoe is made and finished all hand done with so much quality that when you wear these, man, you walk into any spot, you're gonna stand out no matter what. We've refined and improved a lot of our branding. You have the little S dot Stanlion that stays there, and people are gonna know where this is coming from. The sole, if you see how the logo is carved underneath, it is so refined and so clear that it will not fade away easily.
Yeah.
Those are some of the details that we have in here.
You mentioned something about fish scales.
Yes.
Or something.
So this is premium Italian calf leather from a female calf. So this is cow leather, which is one of the high quality. Female calf leather is known to be tougher, and this is what is with this cognac part. This is some I can't remember exactly the name of the fish that we use with this, but I'll verify with our factories. But this fish skin is so tough, you cannot put. It's hard to put a knife through this, and that is what we refine this. And just to give you that alternate flair with that cognac and black, but yet it gives you that shimmer and shine that just makes the book very refined. Yeah.
If this was an exam, you have 100 of them. But anyways, just a reminder, our listeners right now, Stanlion grand opening Saturday.
Yes. What time? So, we should. If you want to be here to be part of the initial ceremony, the ribbon cutting, you want to be here at 11:30, because at exactly noon we're gonna cut the ribbon, and it's all business. There's gonna be low champagne toast. There's gonna be snacks for people when you come through here. But come through, have the experience, enjoy. I can guarantee you, it is gonna be an artistic layout that you would just love to come here and chill, right? I want that when you're spending your money at Stanlion, you feel good about just spending the money, because we work so hard to make the money. But I want that when you come here, as you're spending your money, let's just sit on the seat. I'll wear your shoes for you. Wear your socks, make you feel good.
Yeah.
By the time you're leaving, you should feel that you walked in and you were treated as king from the moment you walk into that door to the time you leave.
Hey, let's say no more. Our next item on the list is I'm just borrow this. No, I could just pull a shirt right.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool. Yeah, cool that.
This shirt right here.
Yeah.
Now, for me, when I see cats wearing Gucci's and all whatnot, it looks exactly like that.
Something like this.
You know, like the silky.
Right.
It stands out.
Right.
It's just like, hey, I'm right here. You know what I mean? Type of thing.
Yeah.
So please tell us, the whole, like what went into this design?
So this was a tricky design part for me, because initially when we started this, we wanted to design something that stands toe to toe with stuff that Dolce & Gabbana is doing, Gucci is doing, Versace is doing, but we wanted to do it like we always call ourselves the home of affordable luxury, because when I look at the price tags of what they're selling this stuff at, I'm just like, damn, you're gonna buy a shirt for $1,000, like $1,200, $1,500. I mean, you've seen the prices, right? Yeah. And it is not about always the money so much, but we wanted to transform, and that's been our goal. Take luxury, but make it affordable. Necessarily not compromising quality, but we know that if we make that, people will come to us, and then we will sell more, and we'll make it happen. So that was the idea of designing these t-shirts, bringing that lion feel to it, and giving something with a luxury feel that you can rock in the summer. You go to the club, or you're hanging out with your boys, you're smoking a little Cuban cigar, or you want to get on a cruise ship. Hey man, it's going to be a perfect shirt that you can wear. Right. And it comes in silk. We have some that comes with a crop fill on the front, some of them front and back. That just gives you a different texture. Yes. It takes time to do these graphics on them, and so, but it makes it a little different and real refined from what you will see out there.
Hey, shout out to my guy Ford, man. I see how that Austin do your thing, man. This shirt, looks like you, bro. This shirt looks like you for you definitely captain like too.
Yes.
Last but not the least, this right here is my favorite, man.
Hey.
This just took me, it was mind blowing. I didn't even know you could do this right here.
Hey, we can.
But if you know Lion, man, y'all seen Lion rock this suit a couple of times.
Yes.
That's burgundy, right?
Oh, well, it looks like a burgundy tone, but it's actually the shimmer in it that's making it. It's like a dark blue with a shimmer. So it's a dark blue with a pattern finish on these stripes.
Okay.
And then interplayed with the navy blue.
Man, forget the color.
Yes.
Just what stood out for me. For the folks watching, right?
Yeah.
Look at this. Now, man, I don't know about you, but I think that's dope. I think that's artistic right
Yes.
there.
So,
you know what I mean? So explain what's going on here. Stan.
Yeah.
Like,
So
why this one?
So for our custom suits, we want to make it personal, right? And we taking people's suit and putting stories in them inside the suit, and it can be a picture of your loved one, it can be a picture of you or a family member, somebody you want to remember, and you're wearing that, so you know you're wearing them on you. So we are able to take a good quality picture for your that you have printed, make your lining with it, and put it inside your suit. We can actually make this in a collage if you want to tell a story. So like maybe from when you were growing up, the little picture when you were born, we take it and then we can put the little pictures, high school, all that, collage it all in, print it out, and lay it up on it.
Right.
Yes.
Man, that's so dope.
Yeah. So what you're seeing here is a picture of myself and my beautiful wife. This was one of our winter shoots with Busy Green Photography. Shout out to Busy Green Photography, a pioneer photography for Stanlion clothing. But that's what's going on here. And then of course, name tag is just second to nothing here at Stanlion. This is really just a complimentary thing that we do. If you want your name on your suit, on your shirt, whether you want it on a collar, anywhere, we'll make it happen here at Stanlion Clothing.
Hey man, me, I'm all about crazy, right?
Yeah.
So for those of your relationships or who are married, and your wife was like, yo, you should get my name tattooed on your body.
Yeah.
Hey.
Tattoo.
I don't like tattoos, man, but hey, you know what I mean? Hey, wife. I cannot do the tattoo thing, though, but at least I could do this.
do it on my suit.
Yeah, at least I can do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, why not?
Get her.
You go to a party, you take off your suit, you put it right there.
This is a piece that has been selling a lot with grooms. So they want to give them that wow factor, so they get the girl, the bride in the suit, man. That day at the wedding,
right.
You get that dancing, and then bam.
Hey,
It's like,
man,
whoa.
say no more, dog. Man.
I got it in the suit.
I gotta get me one of these right here with. I gotta get in a relationship. Man,
Yo, so Uncle AK is single.
Hey, chill. Calm down.
Okay.
Calm down.
Oh, okay.
Don't stop. Don't stop.
Oh
Don't stop.
no. I was
Don't stop. No, for real, though. Nah, I gotta when I get me a lady, man. When I get it, I gotta definitely do something. I think it's a great gesture. You know what I mean? I think it's definitely a great gesture because I'm not getting no tattoo on my palm, no tattoo on my body, but I feel like that would be dope. Man, let me pull out. My last item. That thing was pretty dope.
Yeah.
What's that one already? Oh, this one right. The lion bell. I'm walking out of here with this one. Definitely walking out of here with this one. The lion bell. Well, I know you're all about the lion. But,
Yeah.
What else is going on here? Explain this.
Well, this concept is just a refined feel of having some designs on, around, and keeping the lion in the center. I believe that it is a buckle that when you wear it will look just different. It stands out. We love gold and we love lion. It's powerful. We believe that as bold as the king is the king of the jungle. So it's bold. It's royalty. And then we believe that when you wear any piece of Stanlion clothing, hey, you feel like a king. You feel like a lion. So you bring that fire in you.
Right.
And we believe that these accessories that we are bringing into the market will, get that little edge on your dressing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we say. Standing out doesn't necessarily mean that you have to wear loud colors. It is about how you finish your looks. And sometimes it's little details like the belt, your ring, and all that stuff.
Yeah. your bling blings, man. Unfortunately, I don't do gold, but
You don't do gold?
I mean, I do gold, but I mean, like right now, I'm coming.
Sheesh.
I'm coming. Well, Stanlion will hook me up with the gold. But Reflex, my man, shout out to Reflex again. Reflex just asked, do you do men colognes in the store?
Not yet. This is something that's in the works. We actually have the designs available of how our bottles are gonna look. We're working on the particular fragrances, and we're still testing the scents. And once we are ready, I think it is something that will probably launch by the end of the year or early next year.
Right.
We want to take a time to do it right, but we want to make sure that by at some point in time, everything will have the lion feel, right down to your socks. Yeah.
A lot of people. And let me get into some struggle now. I cannot do this without bringing controversy.
Yeah.
A lot of people. Let me just grab this real quick. Right. Before, a lot of people would say, "Man, everything you got the Stanley logo on there. Stanley, like, I don't want to walk around with the Stanley logo yelling. I just want something that is just." Just clean like this, without the logo. But then when I think about it, at first I used to think like that.
Right.
Let me put myself out there too. I felt like that. But then what I thought about it was like, so I wear Adidas.
Right.
I wear Nike.
Right.
But I will not wear Stanlion. That's kind of stupid.
Right.
That's dumb. So, to other people who think that, your logo being that it's too loud, it's too, in people's faces, like what say you to that?
Hey, I've always, I heard that a lot. And I think particularly it was initially from the embroidery patches that we did for the blazers. And I think some people actually thought that every single blazer or suit that we had the embroidery patch on it. So I made that very clear. The patch, we love the patch. And there's so many people that comes when they buy the suit, they gotta have that patch on it. But some people thought they didn't want the patch, or the patch had a certain flavor. They didn't want people to know where they got their suit or things like that. People have different perceptions. They want to do their stuff the other way. We want to be able to, still cater to their different personalities. So that's not an issue. But T-shirts like this that comes with that particular, that's the design, right? That's that particular design. It has that logo on there and stuff. But like you said, what I've questioned most of the people that, say things like that is, when you wear Gucci, you want people to know you're wearing Gucci, right? When you wear Versace, you want people to know you're wearing Versace. Why? Because you believe it's a pristine brand, you spend money, and you think it's quality. You want people to know. Now, we put Stanlion on the limelight, and we're telling you we're making quality, and we are not afraid to put our brand out there, and we want to make a lot of noise about it. So if it annoys some people, we're sorry, but we're going to be putting the logo out a lot more. So, I mean, that's just the way it is. Yeah. But you can choose a different design that doesn't have a logo on it, but we still want to cater to your feelings, and if you want to be conservative, we'll work with you. But definitely the logo is something that we're proud of, and we want to put it out.
Yeah, we were just talking earlier about customizing your shoes.
Right.
I also know you customize suits as well.
Yes.
Speak about that experience.
So now I'm excited about the shoe part, really, because the custom suit has been something that's been ongoing, and people already know about it. But as I'm studying fashion, as I'm going and I'm understanding the complexity of fashion and the complexity of our population and the people that we cater to, that everybody wants to be unique.
Right.
Everybody wants uniqueness. And so some people would say, well, I don't want to buy that shoe because this other person going to have it. And so now we are giving you the opportunity to go crazy on designs. Like literally, we're going to have about 60,000 shoes available different styles that you can do up to about 60,000 out there on the website that you can just click, and the website is going to launch. The new website, refined website, is going to be launched midnight tomorrow by actually 12:01 tomorrow, where you can go on the website, click any of our designs. It's going to already be preloaded, but you can take it now and go crazy with it.
Right.
Where you want to change the color, you put cognac leather, whatever, it's going to be there for you. You can design your own shoes. It takes about 3 to 4 weeks for your custom shoes to get ready, and then we can do a drop shipping, whether you are in Soweto, or you are in Mali, or you are in Texas, anywhere around the world, worldwide shipping with DHL. We'll do drop shipping to you from a factory, or we can have it. We can ship it to the store, and then you come in and fit it. And also something exciting is that we want to do is some people actually do not really know their shoe sizes. So what we're going to have by July or July will be a scanner, a foot scanner, that when you come, you stand on the scanner, it takes your footprint, give you a foot ID, and then you can go online now on the website, or we can do the design, help you with the designs here in store. Lock your foot ID in, dust your shoe, comes perfect, boom, to you.
I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah.
Where are you pulling that technology from? Where are you getting that technology
Hey
from?
man, we're constantly researching and trying to improve our craft and trying to make it easy for people as much as possible.
Right.
And also by June, I can fully say our custom platform on for suits is currently being built right now. It will also be available on the website with versatile different fabrics that now you can just, once we have your measurements built in the system, you can just go in there, choose your fabric. If you decide to, you can choose the lapel, all that, right down to the inches of how thick or how broad or how thin you want it to be, and then design it. If you want to help, one of our designers will be available to help you design a suit from scratch online, and then also get it ready for you in 3 to 4 weeks and ship it to you, or you can come in store and have it fitted and altered, because we will have a seamstress in the back for alterations. Whether you bought the suit with us or you're bringing something that you had somewhere that you need it tapered in or tapered out or whatever, we'll have that service available for you here as well.
Right. If you're just joining a live broadcast right now, I'm speaking with Stanlion. If you know this guy, you know it's all about custom-made outfits. If you know this guy, you know it's all about classiness, man. But he's having his grand opening this Saturday at 11:30 a.m. 12. You said 12 noon, right?
12 noon, we're cutting the ribbon, and it's gonna be all business.
Right. Just visit his page, man. The info is there. The time, the address, and all that jazz. But you're not just doing men's suits, right?
Yeah.
Women's suits too as well.
Yes, absolutely. So this is one thing that I also want people to know, that we are primarily a menswear brand, but we are not going to stay like that. We're going to be branching out to be a full clothing brand that will cater to men, women, and kids. But this is the clarity that I want to make. We do not carry ready-to-wear stuff for women. We only do custom stuff for women and kids. So, if you want to make something special, custom-made for your beautiful wife, or you are the wife, or you're a young girl that wants to do anything custom-made when it comes to a suit dress, we would custom-make that for you here. If you want to make something for your kid, it doesn't matter when it's a 1-year-old, a newborn, we can custom-make stuff for them. And you have a feeling stuff. We've done a whole lot for a lot of people doing weddings, and you see the young, the little groom and his father looking, like the same, and it's the most beautiful thing. Yeah, so we have that here available, and actually I'm going to also add that on the custom platform for shoes right now. We have some new designs now for ladies on there that they can custom make some of their shoes, especially some slip-ons that we have that we really look nice.
Yeah. So when we speak about custom-made stuff, right? We also think about time.
Yes. Yes, that's very important.
Yeah, very important. I want to drop off, my suit, or come, pick out a design, and come get it. Let's just have a wedding, in 3 days, or let me just give it. Let's be realistic, right? 5 days. Yeah, I want to come pick it up. With most places, I'm not be the right bush. We all Africans, right? We know how African people will rush. We'll get a large amount of order, and then we can't back it up. You know what I mean? So how do you plan on, not being one of them? As people say, there's one of them.
This is the thing that I want to make very clear, that we've already had a lot of weddings done, and we've already had a lot of custom. And if you've dealt with us in the past, one of the things that we strive to do is to meet up with the times and meet up with our clients' needs. But I would say this: if you are getting married, and this happens a lot with a lot of African clientele, they come at the last minute. If you come at the last minute to the point where I can't do it and deliver on time, I will tell you, I'm sorry, we can't make it, because it would just be bad business to accept an order that we cannot meet up with your time.
Right.
A good time for you to custom your suit, especially if you're having a wedding. Mostly a wedding is planned for months. So give it time so that you make your suit and fit it and make sure it looks good, because this is your wedding day. And so normally for a custom suit, it takes about 3 to 4 weeks. 3 weeks is the standard time. If it's a stretch, it might be 4 weeks. Once you get your order in and get your deposit. We always advise, if you're having a wedding, say, okay, I have a lot of weddings that are coming up in August. Most of the clients have already come in to see us. So we know that by the end of this April, we've taken all the measurements, we lock in, and they get their suits available within a month. They fit it, take it, and keep it with them. But if it's a situation that you have a rush order, we do expedited orders that takes about just 2 weeks to get ready. But that's the minimum time for a custom item. But if you have an item that you're coming for us to fix, we're gonna have our seamstresses are gonna be here available, and I believe it will take just about 3 days for that to be ready for you.
Yeah. Reflex, shout out Reflex again. We were just asking about since there's a grand opening, right? And being at the store, is part of this community.
Right.
What do you plan on doing in terms of jobs, in terms of fitting in with the community around here?
Certainly, that's particularly important. First of all, I'm excited that we're opportune to bring Stanlion here, because I felt like around these localities, like we were saying, there's really nothing within a certain about 20-mile radius around here. So first of all, we already did employ somebody around the area. We have 2 employees right now, and we're hoping that as we grow and we branch out, we can employ more people. So that is what we, as a brand that is young and growing, we want to be an equal opportunity employer. Especially around this locality, we're not going to take somebody from somewhere, but we're going to take the local people that works around, so that we can be a benefit to the community around here as well. And as you know, Stanlion is a brand that has been supporting charity already, and we're direct partners with Generosity Global, which is a brand that I so much love for the things that we're doing to bring clean water to, right now we're concentrating in Africa and Cameroon, far north, which is really clean water stricken. And so we're supporting that brand and by every way that we can. So we actually last year we started a push on getting some particular branded suits for Generosity Global. Each of the suits that we made, we're donating $50 to a brand, and then we're coming up with new formats or new plans that we'll do to continue to support that, and to keep giving back to the community. One of our prime goals.
Yeah. Man, my plan is for you to sponsor stuff in your podcast, so we'll talk about that later. But now, what's in store for the future, man? This is of course first of many.
Yes.
Yeah, that's really clarified. Because, when they sit on hustle, you already know that it's not just one, it's going to be many. But what's the plan for the future?
Well, like I said, the plan for the future is to grow. And what we're thinking of doing is really involve the community and other lovers of fashion that want or have struggled to get themselves out or developing a brand. We will be doing some kind of the business plan is being constructed right now, but we really want to be around the different states first as much as we can. That will be our plan or a model. Almost it's like a franchising, but we want to get people involved that love fashion first, want to invest in it, and then we'll find a way to work with them to set up Stanlion in all these different locations. Like I said, most of the states, fashionable states, in the states that we know, does good business in fashion. So it's our 5-year plan that hopefully in the next 5 years we should be in at least 10 to 15 states in the U.S. We are also planning. I love Cameroon, despite the struggles that are going on there now. I think one of my main goals will be that I know Douala will have Stanlion in a very short future, and of course Yaoundé, because I want my people to have a feel of what we're doing now.
Right.
Areas like South Africa, Nigeria, those are places that we're looking at around the world. And I think as time goes on, we should be able to, as we work with other investors and partners, we'll be able to spread it to different locations. Yeah.
And I applaud you for what you're doing, bro. Like,
Thank you.
Keep striving, man. Hey, listen. Unfortunately, we can't flip these cameras around, for you to see, what I'm looking at right now. Like what I'm looking at right now, this is like this is beauty right here.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? Especially that's my favorite section.
Yes.
Where the shoes are and all that stuff. So if you really want to know what this space is like, come to the grand opening. Don't wait for somebody to do IG live or Facebook live for you to see it through the cameras.
Yes.
Come experience this for yourself.
Come experience it. Come here and feel the Stanlion experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's I believe. Trust me, you will not regret it.
I'm definitely looking forward to this. Hey, Lion, man. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you, brother.
Hopping up with you.
You know what's
This
up.
shirt, man.
Yes.
Anyways, listen. Hey, I'm Uncle AK, as you know. This is Stuck in the Middle production. Shout out to Stanlion. Shout out to Generous Global. Oh, one last question for you, man.
Yeah.
You've aligned yourself with some key people in this community.
Yeah.
Key people, Generous Global, right? Spectrum Lounge.
Yes.
Spectrum Lounge. Valerie Holmes.
Yeah. That's my boy.
Yeah. Your brand ambassador. I don't know.
Melvin Lee Walker.
Yeah. Shout out to them.
Yeah.
Please, for the sake of business, for the sake of collaboration, for the sake of working as a team, could you please tell us why it is important? Why did you align yourself with these specific individuals? Because you could have picked anybody who comes to the community, but why these individuals?
Right.
And why should there be a need for collaboration? Why should there be a need for supporting brothers?
Yeah. Thank you so much for that question. The first thing is trust and integrity, right? That's what I look for in partners and people that I have to work with. I'll start with Valerie Holmes. That's my boy. We've been grinding for a long time. We partied. We had a lot of fun doing all kinds of stuff. He's the kind of guy that if I had my birthday, whether it's raining or it's storming, snow or whatever, I know if I hit him up, he's gonna be there. But the thing is, we believe that our community and the people that came before us did not really understand what supporting each other is. But we've seen how communities like Jewish communities live, right? They say money within the African and African American community lives. We get it from work or bank, and it goes through us. It may go through maybe one more channel within our community, and it's out and it's back out to some foreign. In the Jewish community or in other communities, it goes around about 6 times, around 6 different businesses before it goes out. So the money stays within them, and that's why they're so successful. How do we grow and be like that? And those are some of the things that our people felt like we were not enough, and that's why they felt the Gucci's and the Armani's and the other stuff were better than us, and that's why they prefer to wear that and show it off, but they wanted to rather conceal our own stuff. But we have to change our mentality, because we are actually very creative and so much more better, and we're making the stuff from the same places that these people are making stuff, but the recognition is not there. We are trying to change that. And when I met Valerie Holmes, he was a brother that is not, he would talk and people say he's talking, but you can see he's backing up his talk. And so I tap into that energy. And you have to look at people that kind of think and have that positive energy. They're not there to gossip about this and that and that. When you have people that want to talk more about people and talking more about ideas, you got to back up from there. So I follow people that want to talk more about ideas and how we can improve. And so when I met brothers like him, sorry about that. When I met brothers like him, I realized we can be better when we work together. And that's what I saw from Valerie Holmes. When I started Stanlion, this brother was pushing. When he started Homes Media Solution, Stanlion was one of the first brands he put up there. And he pushed it. It was, I don't even know what I was really paying him was even close enough to what he was doing. Personally, he would put it on Facebook, all that. But he pushed the brand, right? Because he wanted me to succeed, because if I succeed, he succeeds. And that's the same thing we're doing with Spectrum Lounge. You know, we believe it's the #1 hotspot lounge here in the DMV right now. Build classic, you know, customer service is impeccable. And so that's how the growth is going. It's trending up, and we see how that trajectory is. And when you see Mr. Rich Apple, ever since I met that brother, my life has been better. He just have an energy that is just different.
Yeah.
The guy is filled with positivity. He doesn't call himself the CEO, he calls himself the chief optimist of Generosity Global. He is that optimistic. And when you meet him and you connect with him, my connection with him was so natural that it just pushes me to the better. He will call me and say, you know, bro, no matter how hard it is, let's go, keep going. You're better, you're strong, you're enough, keep pushing. And that's how we have built that unity and that brotherhood. And as you see, he kind of just, first of all, win my heart in the kind of person that he is. What he has done, when I looked at the track record of the things that he did with Generosity Global before I became a part of that village and a brand partner to Generosity Global, brother, if you look at what he has done for about 11 years now, you will be stunned. And what I love is that most charities, some people go in there with ego to show that, you know, they are doing this and that. But he did so much without even anybody knowing. And he never puts himself first. It is the work. And the transparency that you see with what he does, that integrity is what I cling to so much. And so that's how we have to build. We have to be trustworthy. We have to be reliable. We have to walk by depending on people, but really avoid being there to tear people down and talk about people rather than talk about ideas of growth. I will stay away and I will run away from people that want to talk about other people. But if you find people that want to talk about ideas, how do we improve? How do we grow? How do we get better as a community? That's where I like to be at.
Yes, sir.
And I think that's the right trajectory that we should take.
Hey, man, you heard it from Lion himself, man. What better way, you know, to go about life, filled with positivity, filled with energy. I'm hearing from the experts. I'm hearing from, you know, people who drive positivity, you know, around the world. And I applaud you for that. I applaud you, you know, for this space, man. This space is really incredible.
Thank you. Thank you.
You know, when I walked in here, it was very welcoming. You know, the white complements everything else. You know, it just makes everything pop up. But anyways, I'm not gonna give out much of it. If you want to see what I'm looking at, you know, I mean, you got to be here Saturday, 11:30. Like I said, check his IG, Facebook, whatever. Stanlion. You already know. You know, for the address, location, what have you. You know, hey, this is home of affordable luxury.
Yes,
man.
indeed.
Stanlion himself, brother.
Thank you, brother, for doing this. I always appreciate you. I thank you for everything y'all are doing in the community. Stuck in the Middle podcast, man, and helping people and sending positivity and knowledge that we didn't know. And you've showed now doing this, and other businesses and other people that are talking about different things has been empowering to the community. And I say, don't relent your effort. What you're doing, you know, it's going to be something that you're going to look back when you're 70 years old and you're going to aspire and say you did your work. You came here, you did your work, you gave your time.
Yes, sir.
Your kids are going to be proud.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, brother.
No doubt, no
Thank
doubt.
you.
Hey, this is SitMPodcast. I'm Stanlion. I'm on KK, and we out.
We out.